Since we started doing the advertising, it looks like we lost the organic sales and organic ranking.
It's both a matter of like can't get them to grow, but simultaneously you seem to be eating the organic on the ad side.
So this is a legacy client there with us 2 years and more. Since we started doing the advertising more, it looks like we lost the organic sales and organic ranking, which is not logic, because meanwhile, we got image stacks, we got our plus, we got brand story, which we didn't have before. Like before, we had none of these, but they have super strong brand name and we've been selling very well.
So essentially you guys are having the issue. It's both a matter of like can't get them to grow, but simultaneously you seem to be eating the organic on the ad side.
Yes, based on the numbers and based on what we can see, it looks like this portion of the organic sales is going to advertising sales. Actually, that's the main thing that is pulling us down from the overall growth of the account. Although we are doing fine, it's just like this is the priority product.
First thing I looked at, we're losing a ton of drop off directly from search. So we're not hitting immediately from a search perspective. So when you're talking about the advertising that we're doing, before I kind of dig into the ad side of things, how much are we actually targeting from like a branded keyword volume that we're eating the organic versus actually doing like auxiliary search terms?
I don't know the ratio, like how much we target one on the or the others, but I know that we spend a lot of money on targeting branded keywords, and those keywords are very expensive.
We're seeing at an 8% ACoS, super low.
Overall, that account is not spending much on advertising, considering as much as they make. So the ACoS is very low for all the products.
So my very first assumption, without going further than this off the bat, would be that I don't think we're doing enough on the advertising side from hitting new targets. So whenever I see something like this where we have a super, super low ACoS, I think that's good because it usually means we are top of search organic, right? But that also means we're probably going to be hitting a lot of our own. So for instance, how much are we actually doing from like just a comp campaign perspective? All right. So like right there, for instance, we only have one current campaign that's a competitive campaign or a competitor campaign, $50 daily budget. Even then, we're still at like a 19% top of search, which is great. So that would be my very first thing is I'm guessing that we're not doing enough from like external targeting, or are we that it's over a certain ACoS goal. So does the client have a very specific, like we have to be under 10% ACoS? Is that why we're not doing anything like targeting further, or no?
No, like they don't really have a specific ACoS for this account. It's just like we do data dive and then we add a lot of new search terms, but they're not converting. I don't know why they're not converting. Either the bids are low or the top of search is low or the budget is not there, but these campaigns don't deliver. Then we do SQP, then we do additional keyword harvesting. So very little number of campaigns is delivering.
Okay. When's the last time that we've gone through negations and pulled out potential new keywords from our negations? One of the things I tend to see with accounts, especially ones that have been getting managed for a couple of years now and everything, is this idea that we don't go back often enough to look and reassess negations and potential negated keywords and products, especially if those ones are ones where we have in turn seen in the past, let's say it was 25, 30% ACoS, right? And we didn't get any sales, but nowadays that product, for instance, could have potentially moved up in the rankings. And now it's something that we now have to actually go after, right? And is more likely. How much are you guys utilizing audience segmentation right now in the ads from AMC?
I don't think we are using that actually.
This is something that I would look at doing. If I were you guys, we can put together a high value audience immediately, because that's going to be potentials. And then audiences based on high value customer segments. I would put this as well. And then new to brand customers. So the new to brand customers, we can easily just put this together. The purpose here for new to brand is basically that we want to utilize this to target exactly that. Only people who have not purchased from us before. We're having an issue, right, at the end of the day of essentially eating our organic ranking. And what we need to do is we need to find and set up campaigns and target people who are not looking in the realm of our organics, right? So that would be essentially people who are maybe a cross sale, or in this case, in this aspect, just new to brand in general. The other aspect as well that you could look at would be the idea of using, there we go, optimal frequency. So what this will essentially do, so this one I'm just turning on now. So this one will start gathering data. You can look at this audience in a couple hours, but essentially the way to best utilize this is that you're going to want to essentially target it for specifically a category campaign. So I would do a category campaign alongside using this as a modifier on your bid for essentially hitting specifically people who are within that category, looking in the category. Especially going into Q4, this is going to be kind of a really important one, as well as the new to brand. So the new to brand, you don't want to do any targeting towards your branded search terms whatsoever. You don't want to do any targeting towards your products or ASINs. You want to stick specifically to just category targeting and potential competitor ASIN targeting as well. The point being essentially is that you're trying to take people who haven't purchased, don't know about the brands or anything like that, who are looking within the category, looking at other people, and target only those audiences in general. You'll likely get, especially knowing where the brand is at, somewhere in the ballpark, I would say, of around 100,000 for optimal frequency. Probably closer to 25 to 50,000 for the audience targeting. The only other area I would look at, especially looking at things such as like awareness, understand where people are dropping off, right? And why they are dropping off specifically. This is a really, really big area that I think we don't utilize enough, is actually checking the customer journey in general and the different types of campaigns we're doing. So each of the different segmentations, if you guys are really, really focused on what it sounds like is intent and purchase right now, I would look at those for each of them. Both intent and purchase, it looks like essentially we are losing people as soon as, they are actually looking at the product detail page, which to me says that potentially we don't have enough converting factors within either our imagery of what people actually want, or potentially in that same vein, maybe we're just a little bit higher priced than the people we technically are targeting. So both of those are potentials at the end of the day, but it looks like it's also a little different based on each one of the different brands.